A fine babe is a fine babe forever. Like a fine babe is a fine babe forever. It's hard for me to imagine a situation where I'm 35, I smell like cocoa butters and kisses, I look good, I look delicious, and people still aren't trying to holla at me.
Dancing to the rhythm, like no one's watching in the night. The beat is bumping, taking me higher, letting go.
Okay, I really should be charging my phone right now, but I'm just in the mood to continue ranting. Not to continue ranting, but I just have more to say on that topic about like desirability and being a woman and age. And the conversation I was having with that girl in the car, and one thing I told her is that number one, like what is considered the appropriate like childbearing age or age to get married or age to settle down or whatever is again very cultural. Go to different cities of the world and you will hear different things. She was telling me that in Kampala, Uganda, that by the time you're a 25-year-old woman, you're old. I told her, like, if you go to New York, if you're 30, you're still a baby. You know, these things are completely dependent on culture and context. And another thing that comes up to my mind is, like, I know the messaging is so different, but it's like, a fine babe is a fine babe forever. Like a fine babe is a fine babe forever. It's hard for me to imagine a situation where I'm 35, I smell like cocoa butters and kisses, I look good, I look delicious, and people still aren't trying to holla at me. Like I don't see that happening, in part because in my day-to-day life, I still see men pursuing women of different shapes and sizes, no matter their age. So I don't know. And granted, it doesn't mean that it's, you know, right. Attention isn't necessarily a direct correlation with, or doesn't necessarily promise, doesn't necessarily assume, doesn't guarantee, doesn't insinuate, doesn't, you know, automatically suggest. There we go. Oh, I bit my inner cheek. That's painful. But attention doesn't automatically suggest that this attention is delivering on the capital or the resource of interest. What is the capital or resource of interest? Well, that's going to depend on the woman and the individual and what they want in their life, right? Because sometimes people want capital in the form of, okay, what is the quality of this person depending on their character, depending on their physical appearance, depending on their professional background, depending on, you know, how they raise my own social status, whatever, right? Because, you know, just because I'm trying to think of, you know, I don't want to offend anyone. I can't, you know, but just because someone hollers at you doesn't mean that it's good attention, right? Even flies, right? Go, you know, holler at somebody or go to trash. So I don't know if that made sense. Trying not to get canceled. It might not work. Anyway, we're here. I don't have the memory to be doing this either, which is another dilemma. I can't believe I bit the inside of my tongue. Let me calm down. Or my inside of my cheek. Actually, I can't believe it because I'm trying to do too many things at once. But right now, I am getting ready to go to a pop-up fashion market in Nairobi. I am pretty far from town central, but I knew that and I was okay with that because I think this hotel is beautiful and it's worth it. And when it comes to travel, I don't play by my hotel. The hotel needs to be fabulous. It needs to feel luxurious. I need to feel well kept, taken care of, right? The receptionist walked me to my room, carried my bags for me, put them away for me. That's what we're looking for. That's exactly what we're looking for. That's exactly what I want. I want more. I want fabulous. That is my simple request. All things fabulous, bigger, better, and better. I need something inspiring to help me get along. I need a little fabulous. That's so wrong. Fabulous. Anyway, so yeah, really enjoying this hotel so far. Doing my makeup. Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna be sexy forever. The lady sitting next to me on the plane, you know, had to have been at least in her late 30s, right? The man sitting next to her was trying to chat her up the whole time. What's bringing you to Nairobi? Are you here by yourself? Oh, what part of town are you staying in? Have you been here before? The whole shebang. The whole shebang. The whole, can I be your friend for a weekend? This woman isn't 22. She's not 21. She's past her expiration date. But yet, the market is still trying to sell. And he was nice. He was like a nice gentleman, you know, funny, handsome chap, like, you know, and he was her age mate as well. I mean, granted, I don't know their backstory. I don't know her backstory. I don't know who has a wife and kid or husband or child or whatever, you know, across the pond. But I'm just saying that, like, just don't believe that you're running out of time. What do you mean running out of time? Oh my gosh. What do you mean running out of time? Now, granted, I do think that it's reasonable for people to want to do certain things by certain seasons or ages. Like, right, like, oh, I want to get married by this age so I can have kids by this age because I want to be young when I have my kids, you know, and things like that. And that's, you know, right, if you have a plan and you have a vision, execute on your vision for sure. But don't let your worth be tied to, just don't ever think that you're incomplete without the dream. The dream is incomplete without you. You are the missing piece. You get what I'm saying? Because there are an infinite amount of versions of you. And so in order for that version to come into physical reality, the thing that's missing is you. The dream is begging for you to take the next step in that direction. Not, oh, I'll never get there. It's never gonna happen, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, low-key, stop having dream partners, right? I mean, when I say dream partners, I don't mean like, you can't have desires, you can't have preferences, but it's like, you be your dream person. You be your dream person, because at the end of the day, like, just, I don't know, just have a story worth being a sidekick in. You know, imagine someone begging somebody to join your movie, your telenovela. You ain't got nothing on. You ain't got nothing on. No plot, no twist. No, you know, we don't even know if this season is going to get funding to go on, right? We don't know if it's just going to end after 8 episodes. Tell us there's more. Give us a dream. Give us a journey. Say like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what's next. I want to see where this person's going. You know, give us some pepper. And not everyone has to, you know, decide they're going to go to Kenya 2 days before and do that, right? Like, I'm not saying excitement is drama. But excitement is just your version of reality that's worth tapping into. And the people that are right for you, that are aligned with you, when you embrace you, are going to gravitate towards that version. They're excited and waiting and banking on that version of you as well. My makeup is looking a little bit different here in the camera than it is, you know, in the mirror. And this lighting also isn't my preference because it's very cool and I prefer to do my makeup in warm light. I do have my mirror that I can go grab though, so I might go and do that. Yeah, ladies, stay fabulous. Stay absolutely fantabulous. Do you. Focus on you. You're never late. And that's another thing, that's an epiphany I had this week about this idea that like you never actually miss the bus, or you never miss your train. And what I mean by that is normally I have this metaphor going on in my mind where like I'll ask for something and the universe will bring it. And it's like getting on the tube in London, like, you know, the doors open, you have to get off the platform and get into the train. And sometimes in life, right, like, you know, you're scared, you're not ready, you self-sabotage, whatever, and you miss the train. But you don't miss the train. That's what I realized this week. You don't miss the train, because the train, just like life, isn't going in this linear direction from beginning to a never-ending end. It's going in a loop, back and forth, like a circle. It's going in a loop. It has a set route. And so maybe you didn't get on it right now, but you're gonna get on it later. And so that's when they say like, oh, a dream isn't, you know, denied, it's deferred or delayed or whatever. You can't miss what's for you because it's coming back. So yeah, bet on you. Always bet on you. Always bet on yourself, because Imagine asking people to bet on you. You don't even bet on you. You're betting on them. What? What? You want me to buy into a stock that you're selling? It's not making sense. It truthfully isn't making sense. Anyway, I'm hungry, delusional, and short. Actually, no, I haven't eaten that granola bar. I think I'm gonna save it. It's just too soon to eat the emergency granola bar. Maybe day 3.
Feeling so fine. Dancing to the
See you
rhythm.
later.